Hello and welcome aboard, everyone. Welcome. In preparation to get the roll showing. Right, another Friday flight. There it is. Flight night. Friday flight night. It's Monday. It's Monday. Mm, mm. Right, let me get some of this in preparation. Done. Right, now we can do is 1830. Right, let me change the screens over, boys. Right, hello. And we got some weather. Thunderstorms. We have some thunderstorms. Whoop whoop, chicken like a please. 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 Whoop whoop. It's quite loud, to be honest. Okay, so now I'm going to get some of this stuff open and we will begin in the chippy. So first thing we need to find out is fuel. 50% of fuel, make it 70%, give or take. And this is the aircraft we're flying, the Cessna 28B. So what I need to do is put the brake on. Get rid of that. Release the parking brake. Set parking brake. There we go. Right, cold start means cold everything. Right, that's been activated. Let me start this up. Yes. And start selected flight. Right. Right, so we are in a cold aircraft in a cold start situation. So with that, let me turn on the fuel pumps. Oh, those thunderstorms. Then we can have the standby power on, batteries on. Right, battery power is activated. Then we can have that on, cabin signs on, heating's on, battery is on. Then we will deal with the lights. Right. Holy moly. Probably need anti-icing on today. We got thunderstorms. That's just terrific. Huh? I didn't want you to turn on the engine. Alright. That shouldn't be on max. Alright, so be it. The engine is on. Check. Right, so altitude is going to be set around roughly start off at 3,000 and climb by 8. Then can be switched to normal. Runway 16, so we'll be taking off at departure 16 runway. There it is. Right, engine is first. Looking good, right. Mixture. Be at 100%. But with that activated, we now can put the strobes and the bacon on. And then we can have the taxi lights on. We're about to do a pushback. Number 3, isn't it? Right, that can go to normal and whoop. That's on normal. Right, checking everything. Check, 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 check. Ready to fly. Okay, so activated. And we take runway 6. Right. We are ready, boys. We are ready. Jesus Christ, those thunder is noisy as flip. But we're not going to worry about Mr. Turkish Delight, so what we're going to do is release the brake. And power the aircraft up a bit. Flaps to 1. To be honest, they need to be dimmed up a bit more. Hips on 1. Nope. Is it on? Wait! We are taxiing! Do 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 do. Whoa! That is bright as flip. What the flip? Yeah, we got light in here today, boys. Okay. Yeah, it's fine, I suppose. Oh, do. Tick tock, Marley dog, who let the dogs out? Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are coming up to the aircraft departure situation. With that, be appreciated if you all prepare yourself for taking off. With that, ease off the power, and then landing lights can come on. Right, here to take off. Well, it would help. Oh. There you go. Power to the max, boys. Oh, we're all over the road. Right, we up. What we can do is put in that on. The autopilot can be switched on, and the heading can be switched on. You can face out that way for a bit. Laps to 1. And climb, baby. Climb, climb, climb. But gears up, flaps to 1. And follow the center line. Oh, you don't want to follow the center line? That is bright as flip. You know, do it myself. Head west. This is not a short journey. Put it down to 80%. Don't say I'm not going to see anything. Really. Probably stick at 3,000 for now. Right, that can be off. Needs to have that on. Huh. Well, can't see anything now. That's for sure. Stick to 2500. Oh, that is bright as flip. And we can back down the engine. Literally back down to about, give or take, 70%. Make it 60%. Oh, we're above the clouds. Right, 3 minutes, watch the mountains. Why it doesn't want to turn? Oh, it's turning slightly now, isn't it? Doing 141. Not Can't see anything. That's normal. Come on. Turn. You're not turning. Right, ETA is 14 minutes. That's not long enough at all. No, you're not going to turn, you muppet. Well, so be it. Wish there's a horn on here. At this altitude till I get closer. Look at that. Well, can't really see anything. Ah, the ocean. I hate it when he does that. Stupid GPS of hype. Do 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 do. Chicka boom bitten bum ba da do 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 do. Well, next waypoint is that. Well, we should see the runway. Probably have to head out to come back in. These speeds, I think I'm pretty good. Yeah, it's Costa Morton over there somewhere. But with that, I'll go out and come back in again. I'll literally follow the line directly. There we go. And the time is 11 minutes. Yeah, I'll go fly this for a bit and then descend to 15 and so forth. Oh, it's a Mac. There's a point talking to myself, no one watching me. Right, let's go down. Let's cut the speed down a bit. And let's do 15. And then we will descend. Right, we are descending, and the speed about 50%. And we go. Right. A bit more than that, to be honest. Yeah, that's fine. See anything, to be honest. Yes. Hmm. Jeez, bit close. Jesus. Can't see anything. Can't tell which direction the runway is. Oh flip. I'll have to go out and come back in again. It's going to be like that. Can't tell the direction of the runway. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Oh, slightly too high. Slightly too high. Let me get down a bit. And we are down. Nice, down. Where to park? Oh, there we do. Right, brakes. Right, with that, what we can do now is cut the engine off. Done, mofo. And she's off. Butterfly. Yeah, that's quite hard. Huh? Right, so we will go to main menu. Hey, what's up? Good evening, good afternoon. Alright, let's get this aircraft started in the flash. Okay, ground distance under 98. We're going to take off a one-way 34 and arrival 29. Right. That being said, let's go to here. Well, we need to have... Oh, hate it when that moves slightly. Right. I don't want the engine on just yet. That's what she said. Fuel pumps can come on. Right, we will aim to climb around... let's start with 25,000 feet. With VS roughly around climbing radius 800. There we go, 800. We will have to... that on. We'll have that on. Let me turn up these guys. I don't want floodlights. Right, that's on. Right, zoom in for this for a second. Take another 34, which is this runway here, and then immediately left turn. Roger that. Right, cabin, that can come on. Right, passengers, get your numbnuts on board. Right, passengers are loaded. To be honest, don't need to push back. Don't need to do any pushback because you just can go forward. So with that, might as well turn the engines off. So we will have this on max and start the engine. Oh, we would be able to do that as well. Right. Our engine is on. That can go back to normal. Fuel is fine. Standby, yeah, that's a standby power. That doesn't need to come on anymore. Our engine is on. Flaps to 1. Flaps to... Yeah, just waiting for some things. Give me a second. Right, 34, so we've got time to taxi and then arriving on runway 29, which doesn't have ILS. So ground distance 198, air distance is 205 miles. Give or take 20 minutes from flight time. Flight number 6071. Altitude, top of our altitude will be 5,000 feet and time. Fuel, yes, fine. Just checking my checklist for a second. Yeah, there's nothing right. Right. With that, seatbelts on and taxi lights are on. Release the brakes. Shoot him down. Bang, 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 bang. And power. Look at that. You like the livery? He's hot. Taxi. Right, let's go, boys. Well, have the 25% and we should be moving. Oh! Got his fingers off. So, we are in New Zealand and it is foggy as foggy. Woggy woggy. Very small airport, you shouldn't get lost. Fuel track. Yeah, I did the fuel. It's slightly laggy because I've got so many programs open, it's not even funny. Whoa, 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 desync. Is there a guy over there? In the TBM? Be a player. Give or take. Right, I don't want to go over the taxiing speed limit. I think these speeds are good, to be honest. Yeah. About 34's down the other end. That's an AI. Most of these are AIs. Got a feeling that's a player. I can't tell. I think I'm kind of speeding here. Oh, okay. Give me a second. I will do that. I will do that and Discord. When it has administrator. Come on. Oh, it's an update of all updates. Stop building that car of yours and get to work.
Well, how do you know I'm building a car?
I don't know. Maybe a raft instead.
What I've done, I'll tell you what you can help me with, right? I'm trying to build a forklift, but I'm trying to get the base right. But whatever motor I put on, because I'm using that level 5 block.
Yeah. Level 5 block?
You know the metal one we've got round the farming plot?
Yeah.
Is it too heavy?
It is.
Right, so what I'm going to do is try and get a wood base with one rim of that around it.
Yeah, I would do.
See if that works, yeah. Because I want to get the forklift as small as I can. I've got small wheels on it, yeah. And I'm using the stuff we got from the warehouse as the hinges for the wheels.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at the front and I'm going to try and make a mechanism that makes it lift up and tilt back.
Yeah.
I want it to look like a proper forklift.
Yeah, because when you look at each certain blocks and whatnot, it will tell you the weight anyway.
Yeah, when it's
how many bars.
It's the same as metal.
Yeah,
the
normal wood, not the scrap wood, the other wood, that is far lighter than level 3 blocks.
Oh yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going up to try and get some now. That's what I'm going to do.
To be honest, the lightest, there isn't any lightest block, there isn't any lightest block that will protect from bots. There isn't, apart from the heaviest, like level 3.
If you put, I'm gonna put one rim of that level, the strong block around it.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean, on the outer rim. Once I've done it, so it can't get near it, because it'll just look at that, won't it, and go, I can't touch that.
I can't touch that. Do. Yep.
How are you anyway?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm about to take off at Wellington International and going to church something. Yeah, I'm using the Cessna 28B.
Oh yeah, but it's
the autopilot's been working.
Has it been working? Even if you turn it off and turn it on again, that's what you need to do.
There isn't any players near me at all, so I set myself offline and APU's still been working.
No, what I mean, if you set if you go up in the APU and you turn it off or do something else, it doesn't come back on.
You have to, yeah, to get it back on, you need to do a restart.
Right, so it's not working.
Yeah.
Because that's my concern. I don't understand that. That don't make any sense to me at all. Because normally you can turn the AP off and turn it on at any time in a flight.
Yeah.
But is everybody getting this problem?
Yep, Detail 50 had it.
Right, okay.
It's like next minute's working, next minute's not working. I mean, what the flip? Yeah, just taking off now. For some reason, when I have the nav on, it just doesn't follow the line at all. That's the only thing that hasn't been working for me today.
Is that all?
Yeah. You switch the nav line and your, what do you call it, your flight director on, but it just doesn't follow the line at all.
Yeah, I've noticed that as
and
well.
so I have to use my heading switch and turn manual.
But you shouldn't, because as soon as you put the nav on, it automatically looks at that line.
Yep, but it doesn't. For some reason, it's just
Yeah,
not working.
it's broken again. You know, if they're not careful, people are going to abandon it. You know,
Well,
if they're not careful, people
I mean,
abandon
look
it.
at other guys, even Kenko. They're doing X-Plane a lot now.
Well, I was watching Squirrel when we came off, and he was playing it fine. He had no problems with the AP that I was aware of.
Which plane was he in though?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, yeah, he was flying the there's another smarter one, isn't there, like a jet thing.
Oh, that's a Cessna as well. Yeah, it's the Jetstar. What's it called? Yeah, I know what you
That's
mean.
it, the Jetstar. Yeah, the Jetstar.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like that. I know what you mean. It was like that he was flying, and I thought he was doing okay.
Yeah, I've got bad weather at the moment. It's got thunderstorms.
Oh, okay.
And to be honest, it's alright.
Oh,
I wouldn't say the best looking white lines. Yeah, the only issue I have is when you have these thunderstorms, when you get these light lines, flashes, the whole screen flashes and you just go, oh Jesus, that's bright.
that's good though, that is, because that just shows how good it looks.
Yeah, but the whole screen just goes white. It's just like a white piece of paper. It just completely goes to white.
Yeah.
My
Trying
next
to solder.
My next
Trying to
project,
solder the wheels on.
my next project is probably build something that I can float that is 3 times bigger.
I'm going to have a look at that as well. But what I want to do to start with is I want to see if I can do a little forklift or something similar to it, as good as I can. If I can't get the forklift done, I'll just abandon it and do something else. But
Yeah.
I just want to see if I can. I want to see if I can do one.
I've seen so many people made a boathouse. And I'm thinking, how in the hell does it float? Because it requires so much of those bubble blocks,
Yeah.
loads of them, and they're not cheap to get, meaning it requires oil.
Oh, right, I get what you mean.
So you need tons and oil.
Yeah, but oil's quite easy to get hold of, though, isn't it, if you think about it?
Yeah.
Oil is quite easy to get hold of now, so.
It's just like 20 oil for about 10 blocks of bubbles blocks.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But the bubble blocks, they've got no durability on them.
But they float. They're light as a feather.
Yeah, they do. That's
I mean, one hit, the whole thing can get destroyed easily. But
Yeah.
they're the only blocks that float.
I'm trying to put all the weight on the back so that when I design the front with the forklift on, I've not put the bearings on.
You're going to use pistons?
No, yeah, I will use pistons because that was the best thing, won't it?
Yeah. Might. Because you've got forklifts, or you could make a crane too.
I might put. Don't you see? You're doing me now. What? I don't know what I'd need a crane for. The forklift. Really, what I want to do is make it small enough so that I can make a compartment on one of my vehicles to carry it.
Yeah.
Then when I go to do the compacting, I can forklift them on. Just as a bit of a. But I've just realised I've gone and welded these on, and I've not put the bearings underneath.
The crane I got, it's only a basic one, but uses 1, 2, 3, 4 pistons.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right.
Because you got 2 pistons that goes out, 1 piston that extends like the mouth of it, and you've got another piston for making it go up and down.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, you're going to need a few pistons, but it's how you're going to put them on, though. I think I'm going to have to look at what.
That it. But you really need to have like a. Not just what's those things called in a box that lights up, like winks at you.
Oh, controller.
Oh, controller and the end switch.
Oh, your end gates.
Yeah, end gates. You need 6 end gates.
No, you don't.
The brand I
Not if
use.
you not if you use your controllers right.
Yeah.
I'm going to work on that one because I've got an idea in my head, and when I've got an idea in my head, I'll work on it and see how I go. Because I've got a decent idea in my head of how I want mine to look like a proper forklift, if you get what I mean.
Yep.
That's what I'm looking at, and I think if I can get the pistons and the bearings set right and the controllers, one controller fully upgraded should be able to work most of what I need it to do. And if you use a piston on the middle part and you set one of the gates to tilt that way and forward, do you understand what I mean now?
Yep.
That's how I'm looking at doing it, because on a forklift the whole thing tips back and tips
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to do. So I put a little bit of an extension on the front, get 2 bars, but it's how thick it's going to look. Or I might use pipes for that, pipes and a block. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can get the block in the middle to lower the piston. Off the end of the piston, put a block with a block on it, and then you can use one of those things that we got from the warehouse as a.
And then keep it in so it doesn't fall off.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so you tip it back, don't you?
Yeah.
So I've got to look at that first. But it's the base I want to get right, and I've made the wheels quite close together, and all the wheels turn together like they do on a forklift, so it can make a complete circle. That's what I'm trying to do. I have to put the bearings on the bottom first, and I didn't put the bearings on. Okay, so
There's so much things to do in that game to think of.
I've messaged Dev.
He's been doing a bit of scrub and raft at the same time, I think.
Yeah, he's on. I've just put in Discord. That's all I've put. You know what he's like.
Yep, he doesn't read.
He hasn't got Discord open. He's got it. How many screens has he got? 2?
Yeah, just the 2.
Oh, because I thought, wouldn't you have? How do you manage them? Because
I have my notifications switched on.
oh right, okay,
And
yeah,
I have notifications switched on onto my laptop so it goes off, but desktop is switched off. So I don't hear it on the desktop while I'm gaming. But I hear it on the laptop, and I get you know, things come up on the tab.
Right, okay, yeah, I got it. I actually see. I have it. Well, my 500 monitors, I have it open on one screen all the time.
Well,
So
I only have 3 Discord channels with notifications on. The others, I have it all off or muted.
well, only one. I used to, because I stream and I have Discord open. Here he is. He's here, Lord. Hang on.
Hey.
So what it is, like I was saying about Dev, we need to lose somebody, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I agree. We need to lose him completely. I mean, look how much fuel he used and petrol and food he wasted.
How you doing, Dev?
Yeah, not too bad, sir. Thank you.
Have you been to see the good lady today?
I have. I've been up there today.
How was
Yeah.
she? How was she?
They still have to give her antibiotics, but they're hoping, fingers crossed, she'll be home tomorrow.
Oh, fingers
that'd be
crossed.
No, that'll be nice, though, won't it? She's
Yes.
definitely going to feel better in her own home, isn't she? Than
Oh,
me.
she definitely will do. Yeah.
And she's probably ready now. How long's she been in? About 3 days.
When's she going?
Thursday, was it Thursday?
Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Thursday, wasn't it? I think, if I remember rightly. So Thursday, you got Friday, Saturday. So she's been in a fair bit then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, tell her I said hello.
I will do, but it is what it is at the end of the day, innit? And to be honest with you, like I said the other night, I think, to be honest with you, at the moment, it's probably the best place for her.
Yeah, you certainly. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, especially under the circumstances we're under as well.
Yeah. Because she was very, I mean, she's shielding, but she was very close because she's not had the shielding letter or anything. She was very close to going out on Tuesday.
Oh dear.
And it's only because she wasn't feeling well. She told me, "Oh, I'm not going out." So I know you're not.
Right.
But that could have been if she hadn't been feeling good on the Tuesday and went out. That would have been even more worrying because we would have think, "Oh, has she got in contact with someone?"
Right. Yeah, I get what you mean. Well, as long as she's getting there, that's the best thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I'm not sure what we might sound like because I was noticing. Yeah, no, I was noticing on Truck Sim. When we were doing Truck Sim the other night, I watched my video back on it, and I was sort of like cutting in and out. It's when I'm not looking directly at the microphone, I'm noticing it wasn't picking my voice up properly.
Well, when you said to me, it's a 2D mic, isn't it? So It's a 2D mic, so it picks up from both sides, don't it?
Yeah, but it's
So
more it's more to the
Lucky
side
yours.
of me rather than in front of me.
Oh right. Well, you just turn the volume up a bit. I
Mine's
think they're quite good
one-sided.
mic.
Well, I've just
Yours
played
is
around with
one-sided.
the I've just played around with the gates a little bit in
OBS.
in OBS, yeah. Because I was doing the test on Discord, it sounded all right. It's just in OBS it was doing that little bit.
Oh, it sounds fine.
Usually,
Sounds perfect.
usually with
I
any
know
mics, you have to literally talk into it, not away.
I don't
Yeah,
talk.
which is
I don't
'cause,
talk into my microphone. I just talk normal and it picks me up.
yeah, because and the way mine is, because obviously I'm behind the bar, it's sort of like my arm's hanging off me front room door, because the front room door never gets closed.
That's a good idea.
So it's hanging, so it's slightly to sort of like just to the right of me.
But it's picking you up perfect, mate. I'll tell you that now.
Excellent.
Perfect.
You sound normal, Dev.
Yeah, it's picking up good.
I was trying to play around with it and doing it as a recording to see what it's like, because I've noticed when I was looking at the screen and talking, it wasn't picking it up in the in OBS.
Yeah.
So just I was doing all the the little tests, like talking, banging on the test and
A
whatever.
lot of streamers don't set a gate. They just leave the mic open and have it at a reasonable volume, and you can kind of. There's this thing that you can do. Nvidia have got this sound thing, haven't they, that blocks out background noise.
Yeah, there
It
is.
just picks your voice up. Yeah, it's free.
All right.
It's
free.
part of the
I've never used
RTX.
It comes with your if you've got Nvidia sound, it comes free, don't it?
It works, by the way. I tried it.
Yeah.
It works like a dream. I was like, hell.
It cuts out all the background noise. I don't know how it does it. It's called smart sound or something. I'm not quite sure.
Yes, voice just call it background removal.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Then you know how sometimes when you can hear me on the keyboard, it takes all that away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've just
because that technology got released when RTX came out, because it was original for RTX cards only.
I've got an RTX
so
card.
was it Nvidia sound?
I don't know what it's called.
For me and DevX, we would use a different one, because about a couple months after it, they released it for GTX cards as well.
Oh, wonderful.
So the downside, have you heard of the newest one too now, guys?
No.
The new one, where it removes background on cameras, like a green screen.
Yes, without you don't have to have a green screen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think even was that chroma key.
Yeah, the chroma key.
Yeah,
you
because
don't need the chroma key.
phones started doing that as well.
Oh, this is looking good. This is, guys.
And they're saying that with RTX card, they're even bringing out even more options.
Oh, NVIDIA background removal.
There you go.
Let's see what we got. Let's see.
The Nvidia RTX voice. There you go.
Yep, that's what I've just seen.
And need one for GTX. It comes with the RTX software anyway, with most RTX cards.
I haven't installed any of the RTX software, I haven't.
But for GTX, it's a separate software.
I haven't installed any software at all, I haven't.
Yeah, it's
I just put the card in and let Windows do everything.
Yeah, the software it's called is Broadcaster. That's the one you need.
Oh, is that it?
It's called Broadcaster, NVIDIA Broadcaster.
What's that one for the RTX?
Yeah, for the RTX, mainly for RTX cards. And that will come with the removal of the background of the green screen and the voice background remover.
NVIDIA introducing NVIDIA Broadcast app.
Do you know what I'm getting, Empire? The
Yeah.
vehicle will not move forward.
Huh?
It just won't move forward. That's what the problem I'm getting. The wheels are spinning on the ground, but it's not moving. And I've turned the engine on. That's what I'm getting.
Hey, what's the weight on it then?
No, I've used wood blocks now.
Okay, and still not moving. Well, unless you've got one wheel's going forward and the other wheel's going backwards.
No, I've checked them. I've checked the wheels. I've checked them. I've checked all the arrows that they're all going the same way. I'm going to do it all again.
I've had a look at Raft, by the way.
What do you reckon?
Oh yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I had a quick look on the peaceful mode to begin with. Because I didn't want to do. I didn't
Just
want
go
to do
on,
the
just
creative.
go
I've done
on.
the peaceful where I didn't have to worry about the shark for a minute just to get an idea of it.
I'd just do it on easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do it on easy. Can you, once you set, I mean, obviously you set your world up, you set the difficulty. Can you change it on that world or not?
Yeah, but you have to start a new one.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's.
We'll edit.
Whoa!
We'll edit
Now
your
it's going
files.
too fast.
No, I'm not editing files.
Damn it. You haven't heard me said that, so nothing to hear.
Said what? Said what?
I'm trying to look for that NVIDIA Java. When I tested it, I think, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it in my. I still got it downloaded. When I tested it, it uses 5% to 10% of my GPU. That's why I stopped using it.
Right where I've got the. Oh, it's moving, but it's struggling to move.
What engine level is it?
I've got all the engines are maxed out.
Hmm.
Because I'm going to use the electric engine to lift the forklifts, and I want the motor to move it. But what it's doing is, it's just. Oh, that's a bit better. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's all right.
Now, talking about that, I was thinking about doing some form of crane thing on the trailer for the farmers.
DevX, why are you copying me?
No, yours is a forklift, isn't it?
Nope, mine's a
Oh,
crane.
is it?
Already made a crane on my world. Off golf.
It must be these wheels.
I'm out now. Need to head back in a bit. 50's got his thinking cap on.
Yeah, because I'm trying to work out why the wheels are spinning, but the thing's not going forward enough. Unless when I turn it, it moves.
Yeah, I want
We'll take a picture so I can look at it.
Let me just take a. There we go. Right. Okay. I'm just going to set that on this. Right. Have a look at that. Just tell me what you think. It's just gone onto Steam now.
Yeah, just have to refresh the page.
That's just the basic size that I want it, and you can see. I'll take another picture of the actual things I'm using. I'll try and take it. If I take one from there, you'll see what I'm using as the wheels. And this might be the problem.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that NVIDIA broadcasting because I've just showing YouTube videos on RTX voice on GTX.
Yep.
Yeah,
So I'll have a look at that then.
And you can see what I'm using as the frame, as the wheels on it. I've put bearings on them. I've got pistons on it. I've got bearings to move it as well.
Oh, excuse me.
It does move. It moves better back. I think it's weight at the front. That's what I think it is. Weight at the front. Let me put some of these at the front. I think that's what it is. There's no weight at the front.
Like a racing car.
Well, it's. No, that still don't help.
Well, another option is maybe lift the vehicle up and then sit on it and power and see the wheels just spinning when the wheels aren't on the ground.
No, they're not. Because I've connected it to the seats. As soon as I go on it, it starts the engine, so they're not moving. It's just not got no friction on the ground. If you get what I mean. That's weird, that is. Unless I do a metal, no, it's not. I think it's the way. It's something to do with the things that I'm using.
When they do that.
What was that?
Dev?
Sorry, now just turning my volume down. I'm watching that YouTube thing about the.
Oh,
right.
okay.
RTX.
Why is it? Oh, it moves when I turn it, but not when it's. Let's get this steering sorted out first.
It move. I'm just looking at images and wondering the same thing. Why it's not moving forward or back ish.
Yeah, it should move. That wants to go the opposite way, so that wants to go.
How long do I have left on this flight?
It just won't move.
I'll have a look at that. Right, I'll make a note of that.
Oh, talking about drivers, you got all your NVIDIA drivers updated again?
No, mine needs. I need to do
mine are
mine.
all done. I have to double check mine. Mine says mine are up to date.
No, I need to do mine.
And also, it's not long before the update for the new sim. Check when that's coming out.
Right now, it just that's weird that it won't move backwards or forwards. Out of fuel uses a lot of fuel.
I get you. Hang on, let me.
I'd have a look at that later.
You think it's
No,
the
it's not
weight
that.
of them things that I'm using?
No. Can you?
I'll show you how it is with the wiring that I've got. Let me just get a better. I'll take a picture like that.
You can put
Just
the vehicle on the lift, can you?
I can put it on the lift, but I want to show. I've just took one
Yeah.
of the wiring, so you can see the wiring.
Yeah, because when I used those blocks, it was stuck in the ground, even though it wasn't traction. But it's not that, because it's about
No,
5 meters.
no. This one is the actual.
Now I'm in the
So the one
clouds.
that you're going to see now is the wiring, halved on the wiring, and I know it's right, the wiring is. But it's so weird. Don't get that one at all. Tell you what I'll do. I'll try to click to go live on what you call it on there. So I'm gonna
That
try
looks
to-
alright. All the wiring looks good.
Yeah, the
Nothing wrong
wiring's
with that.
okay. It's just the fact that because you can't see. How do I go live on this now? Let me have a look.
Near your control area, it says video or screen.
Near what?
Where down near your name, where all your settings are, like mute or unmute, there is a switch called video or screen.
Not on Discord, on Steam.
Oh, Steam, go live on
Yeah.
Steam. Oh, I
Yeah.
never used it.
Oh, I've used it before, but I haven't done it for that long. I haven't done it for that long. I can't, oh, here it. I think. Where is it? There it is.
Discord just had an update as well.
Yep.
Why is it? Oh, I can just see it now.
Posture
Just
check.
do it now.
Just done mine.
Posture check. Yeah.
Songs.
50's got issues with trying to work out what's the blah 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 blah. I mean,
Doing it, is
there.
it?
Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm height. He's disconnected.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
mine
he's
did
up.
that.
Yeah.
Mine did it for a brief second while it just did the.
Yeah, I updated
yeah.
mine before I came in.
I've only just noticed it, so.
It usually doesn't. There it is. It usually. It usually doesn't. What do you call it? Shuts off and come back on again just to do the update.
I'll come back.
I hear a voice saying he's back.
I'll come back.
Yes, you're back.
He's
Right.
back.
I have to be live, don't I, in order to go live.
Yeah.
Right, so take that off. And if I use, hold on 1 second. If I go, I know how to do it now. Such a good thing.
I'm trying to remember because I've never done it on
Oh, you do your shift and tab,
Yeah.
and then I invite you guys to view, don't I?
Oh, well, I've just clicked on. I didn't know. I've just clicked on your name.
No, you
It
don't
comes
wanna
up
do
join game, launch game, watch game.
Watch game. That's
So
what
I
you
just
want
went
to
on
go.
watch game, but it's just loading. So obviously you're still going live.
Yeah, I'm on now. Just go watch game.
So what do you do when you want to go live? Does it give you the option to go live?
Yeah, it gives me
Right,
the
that's
option.
good.
I
Yeah.
just click this, and then I go to view screenshot. Where is it? Which one? Accept. I've accepted you, Empire.
Yeah. It's just loading at the moment.
Okay.
So, my man, how are you in the chat with posture check? Oh, my controller just went off,
Try to take that off.
and I'm flying in the clouds like whip.
Watch broadcast.
Yep, I see you holding your weapon of death. Not really.
I'm watching my own broadcast.
I've still got a 40 at the moment.
39 minutes to go.
Steam,
Yeah, because it says here community.
yeah, I've still got the Steam logo going round on the where the screen should be.
Well, let me click that off. Can you see anything, Empire?
Yep, I can see it.
Oh, okay. Well, go to what? Where's Dev? Let me go to Dev. He says
Yeah, I'm
Dev's
good. I'm
online.
good. It's
Yeah.
just like
Invite to
another
what? I've
day,
got you
another
invited
week.
to watch, and I've accepted you.
How's the
Dev.
family?
Right.
Are they keeping themselves good?
Yes, I've got both of you watching me according to this.
Keeping safe?
It says it. Ask
Sanitize?
to watch broadcast.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah,
Have you got it now?
yeah. Just was.
We all got it.
Broadcast.
We all got it. Put it on full screen.
Yeah,
I
it
can hear
says.
it.
It says. It tells me you're watching there. Did you see it, Empire?
Yeah, I got it on full screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what's happening. Look, when I get in it, watch this. Oh, I need to put some fuel in first. I'm saying.
It would help.
Yeah. I'll nick some fuel from here.
Yeah, Dev got some fuel.
That's weird because I clicked on watch and it opened up a second screen, and it was on the screen behind it because I could see it now on the original screen I opened up.
That's because I think I might have sent you something.
That
That's
is,
why.
that is
Oh,
such
right,
a
yeah.
delay, to be honest.
That one.
That's like 30 seconds delay on Steam.
Oh, there's a massive delay on Steam. Put some fuel.
No wonder people don't, well, use it, to be honest.
This is what it's doing, look. I go in, watch. The wheels are just spinning, look.
Delay.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll let you know when I can see it.
What a delay.
Yep, the wheels are just spinning in
But
one
when
spot.
I turn it, look, when I turn the wheels, it moves, look.
Huh.
What's that about?
Interesting.
Well, hold on. They're spinning. They're right. Let me check which way these are spinning because that's not right. That's
If you-
right.
If you
That's right.
if you put a bucket on the front of it, you'll have one of those side skid loaders.
Stop it! I'm trying to make
No,
this thing work.
in those farms you got the wheels where you can turn either way, don't it? You know, in the front, in the.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
skid
good
loaders.
game. I've got that on my wish list.
The forklifts do that.
A good,
don't they?
interesting
Yeah.
game, isn't it? And good luck with
See,
that.
I keep
Might
doing
do
that,
that for
it
Halloween
moves.
if I get it.
But I can't keep doing it like that. I just want it to go forward and backwards. That's all I need it to do, and then turn. You know when you've got the thing on. So if I can't get this right,
You can see all the dirt kicking up when you're moving the
but
wheel.
it's got no friction. Now I can only assume it's got to do with the blocks that I'm using, which are these. I'll put it on the forklift. Check it out. It's got to be to do with the. I'm using these lot like railways. They're like railway things, aren't they? Lot?
One option is
Slide
take
it
them
down.
off and just put a block on it and see if it still works. Oh, I can hear the sounds when you did that.
Because that's what I want. So it's low to the
Thing is,
ground.
yeah, they should work, shouldn't they? Because
Yeah.
they're basically just like brackets, aren't they? And the brackets aren't the bits that are turning, is it?
Yeah, the brackets
Oh
are.
yes, they are. Yeah, I can see the bearing above them now.
Yeah, I just had my screen went
Food,
wild.
sir, food.
I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now.
Yeah, I love it when
Jesus.
it's not me.
Yeah, but when I get carried away building something,
Yeah.
that's the time when you forget,
know.
isn't it?
It happens to
Yeah.
me too, guys. Come on, get
But
excited building.
All it is this. It sits right. But it just won't go back.
I don't think adding more weight, mate, is not going to make any difference.
I don't think so. I reckon it's those blocks.
The only way to test it is remove those blocks,
Yeah,
replace it with
but-
other blocks, and then try it.
Yeah, but I'm going to use the metal blocks though because I don't want. Yeah, I know I'll do that. So.
And if it works, then we know what the answer is.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then back to the drawing board.
But I've seen other people use these blocks. You see.
Mm.
Yeah, for railway lines.
Well, it's probably not why. Okay, let me try this.
I think you'd want bigger blocks than that for railway lines, Empire.
Right. let me just
Well, the train itself, you can make it small.
put one of
No,
those on.
each carriage, mate. Each carriage has 8 wheels either end.
Yeah,
It won't
in
be.
Scrap World, it's
The
different.
difference is it won't turn if I do that.
Those thunderstorms give me
There's
an
no
heart attack.
turning in it unless I take that out and that out. Take that out as well because the wheel needs to turn, doesn't it? Because when I put the wheel on, look, that's what I mean.
Mm.
That will at least let the wheel turn slightly if I do it that way. like that. Look, I'll show you that one. I'll try that and see how that works.
Yeah. Let it spin.
That block. Take that out. Take that out. Take
Jeez.
that out.
Shocking how much delay there is in this flipping Steam world.
Yeah, but it's Steam though, isn't it? And Steam's always been like that. There we go. Just gonna try that.
We can make 3 of those and have a race.
Well, the idea is if I've got this thing stuck in my head now that I want to do this. It actually makes it a bit lower as well, which is kind of good.
Yeah, build a kart track.
Yep.
What?
Empire said you can make 3 of them, you can race them. I said, yeah, build a kart track.
No, like you two.
Yeah.
Right, let's just do this one. Take that out.
And just going in a straight line.
You know, another thing I think it might be with these as well
Yeah.
is the actual to do with the actual wheels. You know, obviously the bigger wheels are rubber. These sort of like wheels are generally made of sort of like a tough plastic as opposed to rubber, aren't they?
So you think it's not getting traction?
And I think it's a lot of these tough plastic wheels don't have the traction, do they?
Well, it works for other vehicles. Bigger ones too.
Yeah, but it's like if you notice when we're doing the mining in the multiplay,
Mm.
it's the front of the vehicles that tend to steer up. Well, when we're going into them, the front of the vehicles are steering away from the rock formations.
Yeah, I know.
And we got the these small wheels on the front of them, haven't we?
Yeah. Right. So that's.
Because obviously with the bigger ones, they're supposed to resemble sort of like air-filled rubber tyres, aren't they? Where I think these ones are just sort of like non-inflated, tough plastic.
Yeah.
You could be right.
Because we use those large wheels on the Scout vehicle too.
Yeah.
And I tend to use them on them vehicles too.
Right. Let's try that. Get that onto the sea as well. No! That works perfect.
Yep. So we know what the
It's
issue
gone.
is.
No!
So
It won't stop.
wow.
I guess we got to wait. Oh, so
Oh no!
you did
Got
switch
it.
the engine off first.
No, it's because I haven't connected it to the engine, to the seat.
Yep. He knocked you off. He knocked you down.
I must admit, I learned by doing that when I was doing my one, and so the first thing I always do now is I switch the engines off before I
That's
play with the
perfect.
vehicle.
Whoa, that is perfect. It's a bit too much power. That is perfect. Right, let's get that turned right down. Next to
What you make here, forklift or just an
There
ordinary
we go. That's perfect. That's how I want it.
So those things that you used before, they didn't help. They was useless.
I'm just checking it now, though. As long as it can make a complete turn like that. So then what I do now is I can put this stuff around the edge, the metal around the edge in now. I'm going to do that and see what happens.
But then, anyway, Empire, you got to let me nick your idea of a crane on the trailer, mate.
Yeah.
As I let you have the fridges in my world.
There it is. So you know what's involved then making it then, Dev?
I've seen a few YouTube videos on how people have done it.
Well, there's different kind of sizes. I've seen so many people that made a massive crane to a miniature one.
Yeah. I just basically want the boom that goes up, sort of like doesn't have to outstretch a great deal. I just want that one from sort of like goes up turns can do a 360-degree around.
Yeah. Yeah, mine does that.
And then just bring it back into the back.
Yeah, mine does. So
Oh,
mine does that.
This is all right now. Although I still feel it's a bit too fast.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have upgraded the engine as much.
When an advert, there it is. Yeah, mine uses 4 pistons, 1 controller, 6 of those other things, a driver's seat, and an engine, electric engine.
Right, so there's the
Pick
thing
up
that's
the
going
farm
to hold
parts.
I'm going to use pipes for this here, so that I can get the forklift right in front and then get it to tip backwards and forwards. But I need to work out now. I think I might.
Adverts, there it is. Adverts.
The block with it.
You're kidding me, right?
You don't get adverts on bloody what you call
On
it.
Twitch you do.
On Steam, I'm going to say. That's better.
Feels smooth today on the simulator. Makes a change.
Where you on?
I'm flying at the moment.
Oh, you're fine, yeah.
I'm flying to Honolulu. Not really. Got 28 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's better. Right, so now what I need to do is.
I was actually thinking about doing some firm bus as it goes. I ain't done that for a while.
That's Simulator 2. 2018. I did Squad today. And I remembered how many people always likes to cheat.
It's another one of those games.
And I left it. Oh well. You try to shoot at them, and they came in the corner, shoot you through the wall,
Yeah.
1 bullet, and I'm dead. I'm thinking, really?
Right, okay, let's get my pipes and see if I can get this thing going. Try those slowly.
Especially if 50 needs so much stone, and Derek's has got it all. Stone.
Okay,
Do you know both your bases make mine look like I can't afford to do to run a business?
you can.
No, I can't. Not
You
that I
won't
can't
invest
afford
in
to, I
it.
don't know how to run a business.
Derek, well, at least you've got a great building, Dev, where
Yeah.
your plants are.
But to be honest with you, I'm actually going to extend out on that and maybe use another level up, halfway up and all that.
Yeah.
And bring that
Yeah, I know
out
what
and
you
use
mean,
that
yeah,
as parking. So incorporate that building into the rest of it.
Because you and me, Devix, have got the same problem at the moment. We don't have a place for our vehicles to be parked.
No.
Not like 50s.
Let me show you what I've done with that metal stuff as well while you're in here. If you look here, look.
Yeah.
I mean, this base, if you think about it, can you remember when we first started doing the Discord thing? I
Yeah.
mean, look at all that where the vehicles are now. I've stretched it all the way down. You'll see, I know you've got a delay. I've got all the vehicles here. And this, I absolutely love this thing here. That one. Because what it does is it drives straight into my collectors, which you've used anyway, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then this is what I've done with that metal stuff that we got here. Look, what I've done, I've got it all this side here like that.
I
made these earlier on today, earlier on this evening. I've only got to get another 2, and then that's my mechanism.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah.
And so how I worked it, I was wrong on Saturday, at last night when they were telling me, because I did use both. They're like that. Then when you hit it, it does that, and then it stops. But what I'm going to do is, if I use the same mechanism that I've got on here, which is the timer, logic gates and connector, it will do this. I know you guys got it. It does this lot and spits the water out, and then you turn it off and it goes back.
Right. Yeah.
That's what that all does, which is the same on that side. So all I've got to do at the moment now is just wait till I get the other 2 cannons, and it's quite basic. This thing's fine, but look at the amount of farmyard I've got. If I do spuds, I can't put them anywhere.
Yeah.
If I put spuds on everything. But when I do this, I'm going to make level 4 blocks all the way across here.
See what you got where yours swing backwards for that degree angle to do it that way. Although you got one for each car.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do in mine, but I was trying to work mine. It sounds weird. Work mine. I took a row of blocks out of the wall, side wall, because my wall's about 4 blocks thick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because originally I just done it with that metal. I didn't put the grade 3 around it.
Yeah.
So what I was planning to do was take one of the layer of blocks off, and actually put attach one, if it makes. I'm trying to explain it. Take them away so they're not part of the wall, but then reapply them back into the wall, but on a bearing, so it sort of spins out of the wall.
You can, but remember that.
And then do it that way.
But if you use anything like that, it all has to be connected, otherwise it don't work.
Oh yeah, would it be? Be connected because the bearing connects it to the wall, so to speak, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's going to all that's going to do that is going to sort of like, because obviously the machine, where I didn't want it in the way that the machine was going to catch it. The machine was going along to do the machine, and then have it come out the wall, and then try and do that tilting to do there. But I can't get it to do one pump to do the lot. So
no, you can. If you'd have put, I tell you what you'd have done. If you'd have made it so that it was on a piston, your piston would have dragged it back into the wall. But remember, it would have had to have come out the other side, or however far the piston goes in. It might have been easier to make it lower and do it rather than come out, because if you put a piston, the further in you put the piston, just remember how long the piece of metal is going to have to be to connect all these two.
Oh yeah. That's what it was going to be. It was the piston was going to be see how we're looking at your thing. I don't know what you. The one I'm looking at your yellow.
28 minutes.
I'm looking at it now.
Look at that view.
Yeah.
So it's now facing there. I know you've got a massive view.
Right. Yeah. So basically, where you've got your leg going up from the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have sort of like, and then where you've got you going across with your pumps on it. That bit, the bit with the pumps on, would have been the bit that slid into the wall.
You could do that.
And then where you've got your elbow joint, so at the bottom of that, that's where I would have had the bearing to bring it away from the wall.
Right.
And then, but I couldn't get the stretch. I was trying to get away with trying to do it with one pump, but at one pump I don't think it's going to cover the whole area.
You can if you'd have put the pump on a block with a bearing and made the pump spin slowly, it would have, because you could have made the pump spin slowly and also made it go outwards.
Yeah.
So it would have reached the outer edge as well.
Yeah.
There's so many things you can, because I've seen people have three go in 3 different directions and it spins, and what happens is with the actual controller, they've got it to come in and go out while it's spinning. I've seen so many ideas, and this thing
next time we're doing my world, when we go into greenhouse, you'll now understand why there's controllers and switches on that bit of the wall that's not connected to nothing when we do it, because that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right, okay. Yeah. I get you. Yeah, so that's not a bad idea, actually.
Because then what I was thinking of doing is, I know you've got to do the watering before you do the fertilisation.
You don't have to.
Oh, you don't? Well, then what I was going to do is put the fertiliser in the back chest.
You don't have to. It's just that's what we recommend.
You only need one. Well, I mean, where it is at the moment, you only need one fertiliser in each container, don't you? Because it's of the thing with the fertiliser at the moment, isn't it?
It's going to go away. It's a glitch, isn't it? It's going to be absolutely taken away. That is. When they do the next update, I think that will go.
Yeah, whenever they do it.
Okay, so when I do
Just waiting to land.
Oh right, okay.
So that I can do scrap.
I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to do this forklift part. I want T-bars. I want to. Right, let's have a look how I'm going to do this. down to the bottom. Put 2 blocks at the bottom. And make the middle raise. So piston at the top. Okay, then I'm just going to play around with this. Just play around with this and see. Oh god, that's too freaking hard. Right, I'm just going to play around with this and see. I might have to bring it in. Yeah. Oh, I can't. I've got to use 2 blocks at the front. See, this game is not symmetrical. I've noticed that.
No, it's not.
It's not symmetrical and it's annoying.
How many blocks have you got on? 4?
If you do 4 blocks, you get it centered. If you put a 5th block, it won't go. You can't do it. So I've worked out just to put 4 blocks. Look, 1, 2, 3, no 5 actually.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's an odd number of blocks to have it, centered.
You know why, don't you? It's the mathematical thing. That's what it is.
Yeah. Because I think my scout vehicle was for me to set it up with that middle drill, you know, the one that faces forward that extends in and out.
Yeah.
I think I had to do sort of 9 blocks and then have that on block whichever way, block 5 from whichever end you're coming from.
Yeah, I get
Because
you.
on 9 blocks, block 5 will be the middle block, won't it?
Right.
That's the only way I could get that centered.
Oh, jeez.
Hold it to a freak. So I want that one instead. That way, that's it. Right, that's it. These blocks.
There's not bad quality on Steam, is there?
Yeah.
It is. Well, it is good. It is good. 1.
Apart from the delay.
1, 2. Let's have that.
Yeah, but I think sometimes you can get that delay with Twitch anyway, didn't you?
No, not that much. Never that
No,
much.
definitely not. That's what she said.
Right, I can only do 1.
Because in game at the moment, which bit are you actually working on at the moment? Because I've just seen you where you put the 4 blocks coming down.
All right. Well, I'm now on the. I'm actually on. I've got it up on the ramp and I'm working on the pipes.
Yeah, so I've just seen you take 2. I don't know if this is what we're trying to work out, but I've just seen you take two front bottom pipes off.
Yeah, that's what I've just done. I've now put 2 pipes on. I've put 1 pipe on. I'm going over and putting the other pipe on now. I've just put the bottom pipe on. Now I'm going to try and work out if I put a block. I'm just doing this. I'm just using these to see how that's going to work. Like that. Check that down to the floor. They're dragging on the floor now. They're no good. Yeah, they're dragging on the floor, so I can only use 1. Now I've just put it back on the forklift. On the lift, took off the actual lift. Yeah, it's a massive delay though, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot. Oh, I know how I can do it. I know another way how I can do it. Put that like that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Put a block here. Block here. I'm just trying to work out how far I need to do the block so it don't hit the floor. Right, that's it. So that's how I want it. But I'm going to have to put a... Okay. Take that off. That off. At least the you can tell it's working because it's...
Yeah.
Taking that off.
Really?
Matter.
Oh,
I'd
no.
like to do this live on the stream because this would have been so much fun. Got one here. Got one here.
That looks amazing.
Where are you flying to again?
I'm going to a place called NZSCH.
Okay.
which is a
that means
code. Church, Christchurch.
Christchurch. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, because normally it's the letters are normally something to do with the area or airport, aren't they? So
Yeah.
occasionally.
NZ means New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah.
Christchurch, here we come. No ILS.
What's that look like? Oh, that might work. What did we do before?
There's no weight on them at the moment.
I think you might be right, yeah. And I'm just trying to work out now. I just want to think this through in my head. If I put a curve on there, then a block, then on top of the block, I have to put a piston, but on top of the piston, that's not going to work. But it might work if I use. I don't think I can make it work. I want one of these. Two of these. I'm just playing around with an idea that I think might work. Because once you've got the idea, then you can start connecting all your logic gates and your gates to it. So if I drop that, where is it? Goddamn thing. So try this. I haven't built anything for right. No. That way, then that way, then put a block on it. Now, I'm not going to use a block. I'm not going to use a block. Right, okay, that might work like that. No,
Remember to paint it.
Yeah, well, I'm not worried about paint. So that's the idea.
Yeah.
But I need somehow to put something. No, it's not going to work like that.
Can you not use the Are you going back to the forks itself now?
Well, I can put the forks on the end of there, right, which is not a problem. But the problem I've got is trying to raise it, unless inside here, on these two, I've got to somehow put a piston on top, then connect this lot to the piston and make it raise from here. But it's on a proper forklift, it has a channel that they all go up that follows. That's what I want to do. But I want to do it in metal if I can.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got. Right, okay, alright, okay. Something's just hit my head. I've had an Apple moment. If I was to do something, I'll use these long ones just to give me a bit of an idea. If I was to use something like that, there, that would give me my channel, and then I'd have to put the pistons in here. No, small blocks. Right, 1 second, 15. Small blocks, T-bars. I need to do it totally out of bars. If I do it totally out of bars, I can probably make it so it rises in the middle or something. I'm just trying to work this through. Because I can make that tilt, but I can't make it rise unless I was to put them higher and put the pistons here and here.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah. Everything.
Right. You know where that block, the big silver block is in the middle?
Yeah.
What if you connected the between the two blue bits? You know where they've got that attached to the bearings.
Yeah.
If you attach T-bars onto them, and then have a T-bar in the middle, and have the middle T-bar on a piston.
Oh, so it raises the whole thing.
It raises the whole thing. Because normally they'd both forks go up together anyway, wouldn't they? Would that work or not?
It will. It will work. It will work, but I want it to look like a proper forklift. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So you see what I've just done here now?
Yeah.
I've put the floor in. I would rather have had so that it moved up in the middle there. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
and the same again there. Now, in order to do that, I'd have something at the top that would have the pistons on, and it would have the teeth on it, and it just comes down. That's a better idea, because the whole of this will tilt. Yeah, the whole of this needs to tilt just here.
Yeah, that's for you. You go for the T-bars at the top then, don't you? Join the two together at the top of the T-bars.
Yeah.
So you got the T-bars.
I'm getting there. That kind of looks right.
Yeah.
Let me just try something. Get on top of this goddamn thing.
You would need more weight on the back though.
Yeah, I'm not worried about weight on the back because I can cover this in total heavy stuff. So that, well, no, it depends what I'm carrying.
And the weight's not going to be there because the weight's going to look quite good anyway because that's going to be the counterweight you would get on a forklift. Because at the end of the day, the main forklift, the back of it is a counterweight, isn't it?
There you go, look. Sort of something like that, like a proper forklift. Now that's what it would do. It would tip back like that, then lift.
Yeah.
Up.
So where you got the two? Where you got the two? Where you got the two that are tilting backwards and forwards.
Yeah. They need to lift.
Yeah, that's where you'd have the. Oh yeah, you would need the whole lot to lift there, wouldn't you?
I can do it.
Well, no. Do you need the whole lot to lift, or can you see where you've got these two bars that aren't lifting?
Yeah. I know how I can do it. I know how I can do it. I've just had an idea. I know how I can do it. But this, I'm going to have to. Yeah.
I'm like you. I'm trying to visualise a real.
I'm visualising a forklift. That's what I'm doing
trying to
as well.
visualise a real forklift.
But I can see it. But it's this needs to be made out of pipework, T-bars and stuff.
Yeah.
And then somehow I've got to put bearings and a piston in. Let me just take this off, because that's right. Take that off, and take this off. Let me get my, if I do that, that'll put that over there. Because that's right, that is, more or less.
Yeah.
I've got to work a way of getting pistons in there to make these two end ones up and down. Right, so that I'm not worried about. Let's just get this sorted out. I don't like having all this stuff. Let me just clear my bloody inventory. I'm going to drop it all in here for now.
Oh, flip.
Just drop it all in here. And make sure I've got food as well. Like that. Let me get some food because I know I'll need it. Tomatoes. Look at that for bloody radish.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say forget. That's how I was going to do firm bus and fire up scrap mechanic and try and figure out more crane.
Yeah, I love it. You know this. This will keep me going. I can't believe the time as well. God damn.
Yeah.
Right. It's ridiculous time. This time is a bogger. Do you know something? Today has gone so quick for me. I've been all over Ollerton, Southwell, outskirts of Derby. These bells have got clear. Good things right now. Right, so let me just work this one out here. Take that away. Take that away. Come down. Right, have I got any? I don't think I've got any pistons. You know, I ain't got much to make anything. I've got no pistons. God damn. See, this is where you need all your stuff. I could make two anyway. My components are going down, Empire. Look, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I've just used 24 to upgrade one of those goddamn engines. And I
used 30 yesterday.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
And we struggled to get loads.
Right, 2 pistons are coming out now. Have I got anything in here? No. Well, I've got... Yeah, look at this. Oh, God. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I can make plenty. Right, 1 piston. Just trying to see how I'm going to sit it. It's going to have to be a T-bar coming off the bottom of here. Okay, so take that off. Take that off, because that's just going to be a framework.
There's that airport.
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
Front of me there.
okay. Take that away. Take that away. Take that away. Right, I've had another idea. Be a bit wider. Let's get rid of this. T-bar. Okay. Then that.
I love that.
It gets rid of it though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What I've got to do is 50Y. Then pick it up.
Do you know, I was thinking that with the raft, you know, if you got too much of one item, at least you just dump it in the sea.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that.
It just floats away. Yeah, what I've done is I've done the main bit. I've done the research table and the the grill,
Oh,
the
okay, you've
basic
done well then.
purifier and all that. And
Yeah.
I've done because I've just got that. It's the second one I've put on. It's the single-use anchor.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, because I've got this. So I've got the sail. I've got the
Got the basics.
yeah, the sail, the water distiller or whatever you call it, the cooking pot, the barbecue,
Yeah.
and a planter. Because I just found one of those tiny islands which doesn't have much on it apart from plants and all that.
Yeah.
So I went on that. So I've basically done all the lot of stuff on there to get the research table and all that. Because it took me ages to figure out why is the research table saying I can't research something. And I realised you've got to throw items into it, haven't you, to get
Yeah, everything you pick up.
yeah.
Everything you pick up, you've got to go over to the research table and then just put it in there,
yeah.
click it, and then you'll see all the things that say
Yeah.
learn or research.
Yes, that's what I've done. So I just spent that little bit doing all that. So I've got most of them learned. Apart from the only thing that I haven't got is yet where I need to get the the metal ingots and things like that.
Oh right, yeah, you've got to build a smelter.
I'll tell you something. I was surprised at how many fish I caught because I didn't realise that when you get the bite and you hit in my case I hit the left mouse button.
Yeah.
I just thought, well, this is good, isn't it? The hook's just coming back out. I've got nothing there. It weren't until I kept doing it. I thought, well, how long? Well, I must be doing something wrong. It weren't until my inventory was full when this box fell in the water. Because obviously your inventory's full, but it throws your box on wherever you are, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, don't it? Yeah.
I thought, what's that box? So I looked at it, clicked over, and thought, oh, so you are catching them, but you don't realise you caught it.
Problem I've got now is it's going to be off centre. It's going to be off centre even when I weld it.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's the problem, which I don't mind. I don't mind that so much. So I need 2 blocks. You see what I mean now about the game being not symmetrical. Because if I do that and do that, now when I go to weld it, if I go to weld that on there,
well, you got 4 blocks. Yeah, see, because either way, something's not going to be centred, isn't it? Whether it be your forks or an extra.
But I wonder why. Though. I wonder why they didn't go on the centre part. I don't get that.
Who's?
Oh.
What if Right.
Oh,
Another.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I
If
know
you
what
use,
you're saying.
if you use
T-bars.
yeah, the
Yeah,
curve and the T-bar.
yeah. I'm gonna do that now. I could just read your mind.
There you go.
Actually, you could use.
Correct minds think alike.
It's gonna be that one, isn't it? No, hold on. No, because it has to be 3. It has to be 3 to get a centre. It has to be 3 to get centre. Do you get what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah. You got you got 4 blocks, haven't you?
No, I'm using 2. So what I'll do is I'll look at it.
No, I'm saying on the front, your truck's 4 blocks wide, isn't it?
So it's still going to be
So
off.
it's still off-centered.
See how I can play this. What are we doing? There's a way that you can do it. I know there is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Minus 18 landing rate.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's true. Minus 18. In the Cessna 208. In the new simulator.
Oh, well, you're getting that Project Fly.
No, SimTour Pro Kit. Project Fly gives me NA because it's unstable as flip.
All right.
I'm going to have to do it like that, Dev.
Yeah.
Slightly off centre.
How many bars have you got?
Like that, look. See
Yeah,
it?
I was just trying to think how many bars you got on your that fork. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right,
There's only
time
4
to
going
taxi.
here, and I've only got 3 here.
Time to taxi, my people.
Right, so that now will make them 2 go up and down when I put a thing on it, but I need to face it the other way. I need to face them downward. It's weird how I need to get these faced. Right, let me just... If I go down, then go out. Throat just feels
Turning circle is ridiculous.
just can't get this block right. That's what I can't get. I just cannot get this thing right. The way I want it to work. I'm going to have to go with blocks. I'm going to have to. I've got no choice. I've got no choice, but... oh, that's another idea.
I was trying to. Rafters actually made by the same people as these, isn't it?
I don't know.
Axolot, yeah. Rafters made by Axolot, the same people that make this.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Interesting, didn't know that.
No, I've just realised because I'd noticed it when I'd done started up the raft earlier.
I didn't put my beacons on. Yep, minus 18 on Project Fly as well. Hell yeah. Eat that, people.
Why is it not letting me do it?
Oh, I've had a different idea now as well.
Right. Take me home. To the place.
Okay. I've had another idea that will work as well. Right, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm going to try something. It might look a bit weird, but to make them come out and go that way.
Oh, right. That's no good now, is it?
And then I'm just going to nip to the ladies, guys.
Yeah.
Copy that.
It seems Steam doesn't like starting up a game that easy when you've got Steam open watching someone else's game.
Oh, unless you've got it on a separate PC.
No, because that'd sign you out of one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, we're going to find out in a second.
Right, let's switch it. Right. Just coming into creative mode for a minute, just figure out what I want to figure out. Let's take.
Okay. Right, so. Right, I've approached it from a different angle now. So let's put this here. That'll keep it level. But it's not low. But I should have. But I can't tip it. That's what I can't do. I can tip it if I go outwards and put a bearing on it. So that's going to have to come off again. Yeah, I can if I take that off. Take that off, which will make that drop.
Right.
And weld them onto this.
In this world, you don't have to feed yourself.
What are you doing?
In the, not in the survival one, in the building.
Oh, hello. You're in my creative mode.
Yeah. See what you come up with.
Yeah, in creative, you don't have to know you're
No,
right.
no. I'm just right. Now, right. See here, Empire. This is the jets and all that, but it's the only way I could demonstrate. I was trying to figure my thing out with the water.
Yeah.
Obviously, let's switch it. Let's try and switch it on better. Like that. So if you only get to end there, obviously it's wrong, but that's what that normally happen. But the things would go on the opposite way.
Hmm.
So I'm using the jets here as if it was the what's it called, the water.
Yeah, the water thing. Yeah.
Right, see, so when it gets to the end, that should. Now, see, I had it working at one point with one, but it's trying to work out what the gate should be. Right, it's not an AND gate. It's... No. What's he doing? Oh, what are you doing there, Empire?
Gonna fly, my man. That's.
Right, if I switch that off, took that one off. Ugh,
Right, okay. Let's try this now.
no.
Let's go out.
Ooh, um, um, um.
Right, let's have a look what I can use now as a what is that? Where did you guys dump my stuff?
Uh,
Because I had those, we had the edges, didn't we, of the, I think there might be one of the vehicles.
was it when the corner? We just put it all in the same spot.
Yeah, the edges. I want the
Yeah.
edges of the, let's have a look, because I can't find the edges anywhere. They're not there, not there. Not there. Cleared everything out here. No.
Right, let's have a look.
Where are they? I don't think I had any. No. You know the actual ramp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The edges of the ramp, the thin edges. I don't think I got any, did I?
Oh, don't.
Because I haven't used them for anything. Hold on a second. No, I haven't used them for anything because I can't see them anywhere. I'll try 2 of these and see. That's going to look silly, that is, I think. You know how you had the thin ones?
Yeah.
I don't seem to be able to see any of them. Oh, they might be up top. Because I don't see them anywhere. I don't, and I'm sure. I think I picked everything up. We did, didn't we? Because we had a great time getting them back.
We picked up everything for you. A lot. Oh, flip.
They might be
Do that.
upstairs. Nothing in there. No, I ain't got any. No. That's weird. I wanted to use 2 of them for the forklift. That is weird. No, I ain't got any of them. No. Now that's strange. I missed it. Sure, I saw some. No. Oh, there might be one of these. No. I made myself some fridges as well, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I made 2.
Nice.
No, I ain't got any of them. That's weird. You know you know which ones I mean? The thin ones.
Yeah.
I ain't got none. I thought I had some, but no, I haven't got none. So we're gonna have to do a warehouse when we come in my world.
Got a key?
No, I haven't.
Want to buy one?
No.
You want?
How many you got?
One.
In the other world, we've got loads.
So I'm sure I had some, you know. I'm positive I had some.
Right, Empire.
Yeah. Give me a second. What?
You know what I was saying about when I was describing how I'd had the jet sat in the wall?
Yeah.
You see this is what the idea is. So you see when it goes,
Oh yeah, I get you.
is it moving?
Found them.
Yeah, right. So I found them. So you see what it does? It goes.
I know I had
Right.
some.
I know. Right, there's that one block I've got to take off there. I'm trying to work this do it so it shows you as it's sat in the wall.
Okay, let's try this. I don't think you can use it. I'll have to weld. Oh god, it's massive. They are massive.
So you see what I mean there, can't you, Empire?
Yeah, it makes it a lot cleaner.
So yeah, so it goes in, but then it comes out the wall like that, look, and then no, that won't do because that's now got to go.
Yeah.
That's not going to work. They're too big. They're far too big.
Yeah, this is the question, Devix. Now I get to the warehouse.
Oh no, yeah, right, I can't help. Yeah.
There he goes.
Help! Help!
Oh, hang on. I don't know if this were. I'm just messing around, but
So what?
Hello.
Basically, yeah, if I block that back of that wall in like that,
it shouldn't get blocked then. Yeah.
so then you can see how.
I'm surprised that you can't put a water spray
No,
in here.
yeah, the thing. Well, it's not you can't. What it is in the creative mode.
You can do
It
everything's maxed out.
No, in creative mode, it doesn't give you water pumps.
Yeah, gonna say.
Oh, because you don't need to use.
Because there's no water, is there? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just working that out. Yeah.
I'm having to. This is what I'm saying to Empire. What I've had to do, I've had to use those jet blasters or jet rocket things
Yeah, I see ya. Right, close the doors.
to figure out how. Right. So I'm just trying to right. See, that's how I want it to go, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it sits in the wall like that inside the greenhouse, and then this way, where these wooden blocks are, compared to where I've made different floor spaces, because it's how the machine in the greenhouse works. So I
Yeah.
know I've got the limited clearance, but I can get that to go in and out. But it's trying to work out how we're going to get all the pumps on, unless I just have a separate switch to the water and switch the water on as it's once it's come out and then moved along.
T-bars. I've just clicked T-bars 50.
What have we
Just,
got here?
it's just a thing that I'm trying to work on next, a flying machine.
Go on.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
needs working on. Yeah, that's why I use too much power. Clever how we didn't have to use fuel in this world.
Hey.
But didn't have to use fuel in this world. There it goes again.
Ouch, me head.
It's uncontrollable! How can you make a flying vehicle in this world? Well, you... Oh! You can't steer it at all. Back to the drawing board. You left some logs here, Dev.
Hey. Some logs. I've never done anything there.
Oh, so I'm using the right materials because I just went up in the sky and the material blocks that I used actually didn't went straight to the ground. It just actually hovered in the sky for a bit, like a balloon.
Yeah. Oh, you're trying to make. Oh, okay. You're trying to make a hot air balloon.
Something similar, but something
Something.
hot something. Yeah, using the wrong switch.
Sorry, hot air something. I'm not saying it's a balloon.
Yeah.
Right. So. Can. Look up top.
Back to the drawing board, I say. Oh, flip!
Right, I've nearly done it. I've just got to wire it all up. Try this.
In this world, I don't think you can even paint, can you, Deb? Balls.
Not sure.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that it's on there. Okay. Oh dear. I don't know if this is going to work, but maybe I can have a good try. So that wants to go. It's upgraded to 2 as well. 1. Oh no, that's wrong. 2.
Look like 50s in lack.
You sorted it?
I've got the
Oh,
four.
yeah.
You see it? Can you see
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Right. Have you seen how it looks as well? So I've just got to upgrade those pistons. Now it's the tilt that I've got to do, which is if I hit that button, I'm going to make it so it tilts backwards. Because that's probably your starting position, and you only want it to tilt backwards, don't you? And forward as well. So I've just got to do that, and guess what? Oh, I'm enjoying this. Let's have a look at that logic. Number 1 is going to be forward 15. That's Perfect. Perfect. So the next one will be back. Reverse. 30. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Forward 30.
Sun's bright, isn't it?
Yeah. God, blimey. What have you done? So once I figure this out, what do you reckon of this then, Empire? Yeah, right. It sits into the wall.
Hmm.
But what I want is to come out and then I might have to put a second switch on to get it to water it once it's got down there. Come back that way, then operate the switch off, switch it off for the water here, and then
The only
you can
difference is you need sensors so that when it goes over the plants, the water goes off.
that's what I've been trying to beat with. I can't work it out with the sensors, or just via one logic gate.
But wait. Unless you just have water that just constant popping.
That's what I'm saying. If I put a second switch on, that will switch the water on. So then what I can do is, obviously, you switch it over to bring the arm out like that.
And then when you're going
Then
across,
switch the water on, bring it off, switch the water off.
use a button for that.
Yeah.
Do it manually. But there's a way of doing it automatically without using a switch or a button, just to do it manually for the water.
The only problem I've got here is I can get it to go level, but I can't get it to go back any further because
It's like a white sheet of paper.
out, which means I've got to set these wheels. I've got to set them wheels further back. Okay. So that will go 15, which is spot on. Okay, that's right. But it will only pick it up. No. I'm going to have to redo this front again. Put the wheels further back. That's what I've got to do. Or I can extend. Oh yeah, just extend the front a little bit. Yeah, put 2 more blocks on the front, weld all that back on. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I've got to do. Okay, so I know what I've got to do there. I've just got to get this over it. That one. Cool.
There you go, Devix. I'll say hello for you. With the lights. Hello.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Oh boy.
Oh,
how I've done it. Right, 45. Right, I might have to. I think I'm getting excited now.
Right, switch to.
That should be 0. That. That's 0. So you don't want to go forward, does it? Not really. When I do that, it goes back. It's too much. That's too. That's too. Good. Forward. Let's go 50. 15. I like how we go quiet when we're all concentrating.
Yeah.
That's spot on. So I just
God, he's making the piano again.
is that what he's doing?
Yeah. That's why it's quiet. Right.
33. I just want to be that fact.
Right. So if I've got this right, it should be pumps go to a sensor, the sensor to a logic box to a switch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hang on. Just say that again slowly.
So you getting pumps or jet blasters, whatever it is going to be that's going to run off a sensor. It should be the pumps go into the sensor.
No. No.
No.
It depends how you're doing it. The pump don't go into a sensor because the sensor tells something to stop and start, don't it?
Yeah, that's what I want. I want the sensor to tell the pumps when to let the water out, when not to let the water out.
Okay, so what you do then is you put the sensor on top of the pump. You have to have a sensor on the pump.
Has it got to be individual? No, it ain't got to be an individual sensor per pump, has it?
Well, unless you can connect them all to the one pump.
See, that's what I'm saying. So I've got one sensor.
Yeah.
Will let me connect it to in this case, 3 jet engines or 3 water pumps. Yeah.
Okay, so that's right.
Right, so that's what I've got. So now I've got the sensor set at a 3 block distance.
Well, you can work that one out. If
Yeah,
you
I'll work that one out.
Yeah, you can work that one out because I don't know. I can't see your structure, you see.
Yeah. So I've got the 3 pumps going into one sensor.
Yeah.
So now the sensor should run it into the logic gate.
Okay.
Because it won't run into a switch, and then the logic gate runs into the switch. If I'm correct, right?
Yeah, yeah. You have to have an XOR and an AND, don't you? Remember, for it to know when to switch it on and off. You have to have two. You have to have 2 logic gates.
Right.
And what you do is you then have to connect. I don't know if you connect the AND I can check on mine, but you connect the and or something to the sensor. So what it does is it knows when to trigger the other one. Because you get what I mean now? You can't just use one. You have to use
Right.
two because one triggers the other.
Right, that's where. So right, let's take that. Right, that's what I'm probably going wrong then. Right, I've got so on an and. I've got the.
Just get two logic gates. Oh, yeah, I think the two separate logic gates aren't there? One's an and, one's an XOR.
Yeah, so that
So
one.
just get one of each.
Got one an and. Okay, that's probably where I've gone wrong then. Inventory. I want another logic gate.
Oh, I've used 50 components already. Right.
How many?
Well, I'm going to use 30 in a minute because I'm going to upgrade this. Oh, I might not need to upgrade this, to be honest. It depends how high I want it to go. Why is that still moving?
Someone's hungry. Right, so turn that. The one's got to be an and one's got to be an XOR. Right.
When you're ready to wire it all up,
I'm just trying to suss it out in creative mode at the moment.
Okay, because I'll look at mine and see how mine's done.
Yeah.
Just to tell you.
So I've then got to run the two gates together.
No, you connect one. So you'll connect. 1 second.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, don't say sorry. You'll connect your. I'm just going to check mine now. That one. So what you'll do is, if I don't get stuck, you'll connect. Right, you've got. So what happens now for the watering system? Your sensor,
Yeah.
your end sensor goes to your XOR.
Right.
XOR, yeah.
XOR, yeah.
Okay. Your switch, if you want your switch to work, that
Yeah.
goes to your XOR as well.
Right.
And then what you do is you connect the XOR
Yeah.
to your logic, your controller, if you've got a controller. I don't know what you're making, you see.
Right. So I haven't got it going into any of them going into a controller.
So what you need to understand then, what are you actually doing now?
Right. Let me put mine on.
Because if you want it to count blocks, you have to have a controller and you have to work out the gap between each controller so that it will go to that one, yeah, which is what your controller makes it move to the block. So if your block is 1 and your space is 2, you will let it go to 3. Do you understand now?
Yeah. No, it's just picking up on.
Oh, to return.
No, all I want it to do is pick up on the sensor where of the. What I'm going to do, you know, where the planting bit area is.
Yeah.
Then at the side of one of the plots, I'm going to have 3 blocks. So all it does is there's only there's only 3 blocks between the top. If this makes sense, a 3 block space between the top of the top block and the sensor. So the sensor will count, pick up 4 blocks under. Then when it picks up with it 4th block, that's when it starts spraying the water. Have I lost you?
You're gonna need a controller, aren't you? Because it's not going to know how to get there. It won't know how to get to that block. Do you understand what I mean?
No, it will because it's the thing is already on a piston. The controller's already working on a piston.
Yeah. Put your sensor on, and as soon as it hits it, it should start watering. In other words, that's what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Because you've not got it on a. Yeah. Okay. I think I get what you're saying. It's already connected to everything.
Yeah, I've already got the because I've got one. The switch was using on the. Was to do the piston and the bearing.
I'm going to have to see it. There's no way I can do it without seeing it. No way I can do it without seeing it. Right, let's do this. That one wants to go full. That one wants to go full. I think it's going to be too quick. That's get in there, hit that. Right, guys. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Why is it? I don't know what. Yeah, can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Right. So look, to make it go forward, you hit that button, and it will go forward. Hit it again, it goes back. So once it's picked it up, it's resting, and then when you hit this one, now this one, you can let it go. If you want it to go that high, I'm going to set it so, and look, it goes up like a proper forklift. I've got to upgrade the pistons. This is just normal pistons at the one level, but the vehicle keeps moving. I've got to sort that out, and that's it. Look, so I've done it. A forklift.
Salt there. Salt there.
Have you done it?
There. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, no, don't. Oh, no. I'll split the whole creation up. I don't want to pick the whole creation up, but.
Is that my creation?
Yeah.
All you have to do now, Devex, is we'll build it again.
Right. No, yeah, so to right, take that block off. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
You'll see what I wanted with the water, right? So I'll switch it out, open it up, then once it gets to the other end.
Yeah, that's, yep. You know, you can even make it, you even can make it one block and extend that to, because if you have that sensor upgraded to the max, you can actually get it to the range of 20.
Yeah.
Even, so you don't even need to have, I mean, you can remove those blocks and then just paint one of the blocks and then just have it range to 8.
So that means I can take that.
So you only have one block up and then you can paint it.
That's just right. That's just because I've walked under it, innit? Oh no, you just turned it up. Yeah, but no, that's why I don't, because I don't want it on the end block doing it. I need it to stop when it gets here.
Yeah, so 5 is off. And if you switch it on.
Alright, so if I go, so it should pick it up on.
On 5. Yep, on 5.
Hey, got it. So what I've got to do, right, so when it comes back, see, I can't help that last little bit of water as it comes back, but
that shouldn't hurt.
You
can set it up so that when it gets to the end, you can put another sensor where it detects it and then it goes back and the water won't come on when it goes back.
I tried that. That's where I was having the
logic
problem.
gate. That's what the logic gates will do. They make it return, don't they?
But you need a sensor, like
to make it return.
Right,
like
I know this sounds weird. Right, the way I've done it is the pump's gone into the sensor. Yeah.
Hmm.
The sensor has gone into the AND gate.
Okay.
The there's an XOR gate next to it that runs into the AND gate.
Yeah.
And the switch is running into the XOR gate.
Okay. Yeah.
Which now gives me what I want it to do.
how big is your farm? By going.
You know how big you built another farm? Is that what you've done?
No. This is going into the. This is going to go into the.
How many? You got it? How you got it by 6? By what? You got it by. Let's say in your other world, you got it by 6. By what?
I've got to put another. Or is it another 3 pumps on it?
Yeah, another 3 pumps. Okay, and how? What's the length? You got it
8,
by 6 by what?
6 by 8, I think it is.
Okay,
Guys.
6 by 8. That should be good.
I've
Yeah.
completed
you got-
my forklift.
Because you've got 2 pumps in, and they will extend.
Yeah.
I have completed the forklift. and
Excellent.
It works a treat. And it looks like a forklift.
I made Devix a new vehicle.
Oh, is that what you've been doing?
No. Hey! He's just blown himself up.
There goes the fireworks.
He's a mechanic in our world.
And I didn't need to use any
A water system. We're just practicing with the water system. That's all in his world. I like doing this.
Components.
I made that. Hi.
Let's open up Discord a minute.
Yeah, just so I can have a quick look.
There's a chair.
Right, let me just click on your name and I'll go to view. There we go. Watch. Right, okay.
Right.
There we go. I can see it now.
Right, you see now, yeah. Right, so let's resume. So this is the idea. See the metal bits there?
You've got me. Hang on, you've got me on the other screen.
Oh, have I?
Yeah, I can only see what little games you've got. Yeah, I can only see the little games that you've got. I'm gonna have to buy some games.
What screen? No.
I can see your mouse moving.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think
But I
out
can
where.
only see Strat Mechanic. I can only see your Steam.
Right, I'm trying to think how I switch it over to that screen.
If you go into video and 1 second, if you go into video and what you call it, it will show your preview.
Won't see it well.
And you should be able to flick which screen it's picking up. I can't flick because it's only picking up one screen. A drop-down box says video settings, and you can either go to logo capture or, you get what I mean?
Yes, it's actually right. I had this problem last time.
Because mine goes. Well, I can actually show you mine. Mine will show the Avra capture card.
Oh, change windows. Screens.
You do is stop the light. You can stop it and open it up again.
Right, this. Yeah.
Because I could see your game last time when you were showing there.